मुझे लगता है मैंने थोड़ा बहुत फिगर आउट कर लिया है। मैं सिंपल भाषा में समझाने की कोशिश करूँगा, लेकिन मैं जानता नहीं कि मैं ठीक से एक्सप्लेन कर पाऊँगा या नहीं। ओके, तो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ क्रिएशन के बारे में। आई मीन होल एग्जिस्टेंस। ओके, तो पहली बात, इनफाइनाइट। ओके, fuck, I don't know spelling of infinite. I hope it's right, or we can call it infinity. Okay, so imagine him as a person, a pure being, the most highest dimension possible. Okay, and conscious, full conscious. He exists like without reason. Okay, so his manifestation power, or you can call it आप उसे बुला सकते हैं ड्रीम, इसका ड्रीम, या फिर उसे हम कॉल कर सकते हैं, लेट्स कॉल इट stage. So he creates the stage, and that stage is Shakti. It's वो इसका ही पार्ट है छोटा सा, जो मैनिफेस्ट करता है उसकी इच्छा के अनुसार, या फिर उसके ड्रीम के हिसाब से. ओके, नाउ शक्ति इज जस्ट एन इल्यूजन, माया, बट इट्स रियल बिकॉज ही इज रियल. ओके, सो अब क्या होता है, when he wants to take part in the dream, he also has to manifest. So he uses Shakti as a vessel, So this is creation. This is the infinite pure being, the Brahman, the highest dimension where pure energy only exists. Like he is that. Okay, so he creates a stage. That stage is Shakti. On that stage, he becomes a character. So he takes a form of a being, the first being. Okay, the first being is him, but just because he's on a stage, he has taken a form, and that form exists because Shakti and the creator. Okay, the Parabrahma, the infinite. Okay, कॉन्शियसनेस लेना भूल गया शायद, क्योंकि मुझे कॉन्शियसनेस का स्पेलिंग अब याद नहीं. कॉन्शियस, OUS या oh shit, OUS शायद, कॉन्शियस, fuck it. ओके, नाउ अब ये स्टेज का जो मेन किरदार है स्टेज पर जो है वो है, लेट्स कॉल हिम महाविष्णु. ओके, लेट्स कॉल हिम महाविष्णु. एंड ही हैज़ he's a dreamer like he is, but because he wants to dream, he creates the stage, knowingly, unknowingly, I don't know. Okay, so creation stage just appears because he wants to dream. Okay, let's remember, and he becomes the dreamer himself. Okay, the first dreamer. Okay, now he creates Brahma. He wants to dream, so from his dream Brahma appears, and इसकी इच्छा थी कि क्रिएशन करना है. ओके, उसको क्रिएट करना है, तो ही appeared as Brahma. So Brahma also become a character on a stage. As the dimension lowers, the dreamer forgot his true self. Okay, तो ये ड्रीमर जो है अपनी खुद की ट्रू सेल्फ को भूल गया. ही नोज बिकॉज he is in that dream, he knows he is the higher being, but he, because of this stage, he thinks he is the being. Okay, he knows the truth, but he is attached to that dimension or body. Okay, now Brahma also thinks that he is the body, because he has encompassed it. Fuck it. So he has no memories of his creation. तो इसको पता नहीं इसके क्रिएशन का क्या लोचा है. ओके, सो he just sits in silence and concentrates, and he understands about the dreamer. He just focuses his mind on a point so hard that he realizes the higher being. But in a way he thinks that he is the higher being because he is the higher being. Okay, and so he thinks, because of the body, because of the stage, that he is the character and he is bigger than him. Okay, अब इसको अहंकार आया, द फर्स्ट ईगो बोलो इसको शायद. तो ड्रीमर की ये इच्छा नहीं है कि ऐसा हो. ओके, ड्रीमर को एक ड्रीम क्रिएट करना है, इसलिए उसने इसका रूप लिया और ये चाहता कि कोई क्रिएटर हो जो ड्रीम को क्रिएट करे. तो उसने ब्रह्मा का रूप लिया, इसके ड्रीम ने ब्रह्मा का रूप लिया. लेकिन ब्रह्मा तब करके इसके बारे में जानता है. ओके, बट ही थिंक्स कि ही इज़ हिम, द प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस. सो ही थिंक्स ही इज़ द मेन गॉड and he challenges him. So what happens? The true dreamer again takes a form on the stage. He takes a avatar, okay, to show him that he is the highest form, and he just takes the form higher than him. Okay, and he becomes the infinite pillar in that creation. Infinite pillar वो अखंड स्तंभ बन जाता है. ओके, एंड ही चैलेंजेस देम बोथ कि तुम ये एंड. ओके, वो स्टोरी हो गई. ओके, तो इसने भी इसको रियलाइज़ कराने के लिए एक उसी के ड्रीम में वो खुद अपीयर हो गया फिर से. ओके, अब ये इसको रियलाइज़ हो गया कि ये सेकंड टू हिम है. और फिर क्या हुआ? नाउ ही रियलाइज्ड हिज ड्रीम, सो ही स्टार्टेड क्रिएटिंग, एंड ही क्रिएटेड लोअर डायमेंशंस, एंड इन दैट डायमेंशंस ही क्रिएटेड अ लॉट ऑफ अदर गॉड्स, अ लॉट ऑफ अदर बीइंग्स, जो इसी स्टेज पर हो रहा है. ओके, लेकिन अभी ड्रीमर ये है. ओके, एंड जब इसने क्रिएट किया तो ऐसे किया कि ये जो है मेन कॉन्शियसनेस, इसी ने सब फॉर्म्स लिए, लेकिन इसके थ्रू लिए, ब्रह्मा के थ्रू लिए. इसलिए ब्रह्मा हैज़ लॉट ऑफ कंट्रोल ऑन दिस क्रिएशन. ओके, मैं क्या बोल रहा था, मैं वो ही भूल गया. शुड फक, मेरा कैमरा भी उधर नहीं था। ओके, मैं खुद के लिए कर रहा हूँ। ओके, सो ब्रह्मा ने क्रिएशन किया है गॉड्स का। ओके, एंड देन ही क्रिएटेड ह्यूमन बींग्स। ओके, सो वी आर like on dimensions, higher dimensions, then middle dimensions, and then lower dimensions. Higher dimensions are, creation of gods, Brahma. Then gods create the lower dimensions, or Brahma himself creates those, or everything he creates, and just consciousness occupies occupies that space, occupies that stage. अब होता यह है कि हमें इस स्ट्रीम से बाहर निकलने के लिए पहले हमें हमारे ऊपर के जो डायमेंशन में रहते हैं उन बींग्स को उन बींग्स ये सब बनना पड़ेगा, या फिर मेडिटेशन करके खुद इन गॉड से, जो हायर ड्रीमर्स है, उनसे बोन मांगना पड़ेगा। अब मोक्ष का क्या मतलब है? अब मोक्ष का मतलब बहुत डिफरेंट है। अगर तुम यहाँ पर अवेयर रहना चाहते हो विष्णु के पास, तो तुम्हारी बॉडी वही रहेगी, लेकिन वो जैसे जीता है ड्रीमर, एज अ ड्रीमर, वैसे तुम जियोगे। लाइक यू विल बिकम विष्णु ऑफ योर ओन क्रिएशन। ओके, लेकिन तुम जब तुम ये जान लोगे कि तुम प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस हो, लेकिन बिकॉज ये एक साइकिल है जो थ्रू पहले विष्णु के फिर ब्रह्मा के ऐसे क्रिएट होता है, तो तुम्हें पहले उसी साइकिल से वापस जाना पड़ेगा टू बी फील लाइक दिस। तुम डिफरेंट फ्रीक्वेंसी पर डिफरेंट गॉड्स से पावर बोरो कर सकते हो। तुम जो लोअर डायमेंशंस के गॉड है उनसे रिचुअल करके बोन्स पा सकते हो, क्योंकि वो मल्टी डायमेंशनल है, तुमसे हायर डायमेंशन से बिलोंग करते। सो दे कैन फील यू, सी यू, बिकॉज यू आर इन देयर ड्रीम। द ड्रीमर इज द ड्रीम। एंड इसके बाद क्या होता है, तुम अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी या फिर तुम अपने इस माया को, जो फॉल्स क्रिएशन है, जो ये स्टेज है, इसको कंट्रोल करते करते ऊपर जाओगे ऑन हायर डायमेंशंस। यू विल देन गो ब्रह्मा's dimensions, then you will go even Vishnu's dimension. So there becomes multiple Vishnus, multiple Brahmas. Shiva is the infinity's avatar to create a hierarchy. So Shiva is separate from this cycle of creation, but he also is in the dream, in his dream also. So he also dreams him, so he appears in his dream also as Shiva, the higher self. So he respects him, but he knows that he and he are same. They both also know this is they are. The stage also knows it's him. The dreamer also knows. So ये डायमेंशनल है। ओके, हायर डायमेंशन जहाँ पर प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस एग्जिस्ट करती है और वो ड्रीम करती है। जैसे वो ड्रीम करती है, वो खुद अपने आप को स्टेज बना लेती है, उसमें एक कलाकार तैयार करती है। But because that kalakar is him in a dream, he thinks that it's him, its body is his. So eventually everybody knows the truth that they are him, but हम वहाँ पर जा नहीं सकते। Like if a human realizes कि वो higher purest consciousness है, लेकिन वो जा नहीं सकता क्योंकि हम ब्रह्मा के ड्रीम से आते हैं। So only through Brahma we can achieve Vishnu and then pure consciousness. Okay, so तुम्हें पहले भक्ति कर अपने डायमेंशन से फ्री होना पड़ेगा। फिर हायर डायमेंशंस लाइक गॉड्स डायमेंशंस, जहाँ पर इंद्रदेव वगैरह वो रहते हैं, वहाँ भी मिलियन बिलियन होंगे। ओके, फिर वहाँ से भी फ्री होकर तुम्हें हायर डायमेंशन जाना पड़ेगा। देन वहाँ पर तुम पहुँचोगे ब्रह्मा, और ब्रह्मा के ऊपर भी तुम जा सकते हो, लेकिन तब तक यू कैन ऑल्सो बिकम द ड्रीमर, सो यू डोंट actually. So because it is infinite, it keeps happening infinitely and it never ends. The dreamer is the dream. Okay, so he is free from everything but also bonded in everything. इस स्टेट को हम समझ नहीं सकते क्योंकि ऐसी स्टेट नहीं है। ये फ्री है, ये जानता है, बट because he is in the creation, he becomes the creation. मुझे पता नहीं मैं समझा पा रहा हूँ या नहीं, लेकिन मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि ओके, प्योरेस्ट एनर्जी, हाईएस्ट फॉर्म, हाईएस्ट कॉन्शियसनेस, दैट्स द singularity. Okay, let's say that he dreams, so he becomes the stage that where the dream will happen, and he takes the form of Vishnu. Then the Vishnu dreams 1,000 dreams, let's say, and in every dream he creates a creator first, which is Brahma. But the first time it had happened when the Brahma realized that he is the higher consciousness. Okay, because it is true in a way, but that made him angry because he wants to create, right? And he then took a form of a Shiva to show Brahma the highest form he took. Okay, and then he realized, so he started his dream, the dream of creation, where he created the multiple dimensions. I mean, multiple dimensions already existed because he exists and he dreams. Fuck, there is cat fight. Okay, so I hope you understanding this. Even if you realize him, just because you are in that dimension right now, you are bound to it because you are also part of Brahma's creation, Brahma's story, Brahma's dream. So even you realized him, you just can't escape to him. Like, for that it needs to like wake up in a cycle, so the creation just goes away. Okay, because he's now wake up, but he also dreams again. So there are multiple dreams where he has woken up or he stopped creation. But whenever he dreams, first he takes the form of stage on which the main character first appears. In every dream, that main character is different. Sometimes it is Vishnu, sometimes it's someone else. Sometimes Shiva does not have to take form because Brahma never questions Vishnu. And sometimes multiple Shivas have to take form because then every other Shiva thinks that he is this. So this one gets, he knows, so he just creates another one. And that's how creation happens. They have all the access directly to the even dreamiest dream. But we don't have. We need to wake up from each dream. Each dream. I have to do tapasya or moksha to all these dreams to end. From here to there, someone must have to go, and it happens a lot. But because he still there, he dreams another dream. So I think I don't know if I am able to understand this, but I hope someone understands this. I'm just gonna upload this video. So we are the dreamer and the dream. And in a way, nothing truly matters because it's just a dream. There's no bad karma, there's no good karma. You are just a player on the field. You are the highest being, yet you are the lowest. But because that's also his ichcha, the pure consciousness ichcha. It's all good. There is nothing evil. It's happening infinitely, and it will keep happening infinitely. There's no end. Now I have become self aware. Either I will go higher in dimensions, like I will be born in, there are seven different worlds between Devaloka, I mean Swargaloka and Bhuloka. So I will be born in another higher dimension. In that dimension, I might forget everything again, because then I might start do bad things, or I might start do good things, or may I realize the dream again, and I will go then higher up, in Swargaloka, and maybe there I will do good things, or I might do bad things, and then again and again and again, until the final dreamer wakes up. That's why there is no nark, there is no hell and heaven. It's just dreamer dreaming up the entire creation. Dreamed to be a creator. So he became Vishnu. Vishnu dreamed and wanted a creator. So he became Brahma. But Brahma became aware of the main dreamer, and he thought that his body, which is low dimensional, that is the highest. So then the main dreamer, has to take another form in that dream, where he becomes Shiva, to show place Brahma where he belongs. And Brahma realizes and dreams the creation. Maybe he not dreams, he creates the creation. The dreamer is Vishnu. So he actually creates the creation. That's where the dream becomes real. And then Brahma creates universe, the animals, everything he creates. So if we wake up, Brahma wakes up. But then Vishnu wants to dream. So he gives us, so we become Vishnu. When we wake up from Brahma, we become Vishnu, and we start our own creations. We became the creator. I think I have said it enough times. Fuck. I wish I could only explain in a way that you all would understand that. There's nothing but a dream. Damn, that's so cool. That's how existence happen. Okay, that's enough for today, I guess.